will initially sign these up and help you sign these up, but once you've gotten a feel for how to do it, then you're on your own. But I don't mind helping you for the first few. So what I just really need you to do is help me by creating a list. The other thing too, guys, keep in mind the following. You may want to do a digital-only project, meaning after you've done a print job or two, and you want to maybe do some projects that are close to your area that we currently don't have access to because we can't do print in a particular property. Just let myself know and your supervisor in print that you're interested in that, and we'll see how viable it is. Who knows? Maybe you can build the project. I know, for example, we don't currently have a rep that I'm aware of in Miami, yet Miami has properties galore that I think would just eat this product up. So I could totally see a rep going down there, getting 10 properties on board, and making a decent living. The cool thing about digital, guys, in a lot of cases is that you could pretty much work in the area, and you don't have to leave necessarily. I have a rep who works with us about 6 months a year, and she likes digital because she says digital is going to give her the freedom the other 6 months that she's not traveling to pretty much work near home, because there's no print schedule. They become active in the app within 7 to 14 days of us getting their content. And you could constantly be selling into the same category into that app for months on end. That's a pretty cool thing to have, So, you could sell, in one market, you could have 200 advertisers, with a group of hotels, and, that's a decent low commission. So help me figure that out as we game plan for what areas you want to help us build or areas in which we work that you want to get new properties in. But in the hotel agreement, if you scroll down, we'll just need the hotel information, obviously the room count. Right below that, if you'll scroll down past where it says it is agreed. Yeah, and that's just, you can make sure you read through all that. But there's a really important part under Section 5. I call this is a commitment to engage is what I call it, meaning the property has to have some type of a commitment to engage. And the reason I say that and the reason we want that is that we need to have some type of traction for the property in that people are downloading and using the app. The only way that can really happen is the property needs to promote it. And so we can help them do a landing page, from their Wi-Fi. So that's a real popular one, by the way, because they actually do, everybody uses their internet. So one of the first things they do is when they get checked in, they check their internet. Boom, you get online and boom, download StayCompass, take advantage of savings and discounts while traveling through such and such area. Boom. So we want to do that. The other is instructions at the check-in. TV tent cards, key cards provided by us, a key envelopes where they, have their card, the actual card inside the envelope, tells them about it. We can even get to a point where a property says, hey, I would love to have a poster in my elevator. Boom, we can have that designed and ready for them too. So all of these different things, guys, what we would need to do is minimally, I would like to see them check off a minimum of 3 of these saying, hey, we're willing to do this at the time of contract. So when they make that commitment, they're checking off a minimum of 3 of these. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Okay, great. That means this agreement can go forward. So they just going down below. I know Tate says here 2, I think. Yeah, it says 2, but, get as many as you can. If we can get all 7, then you're really in good shape, because that means for you in selling and advertising that space is that you're going to have a property that is well behind what you're doing, and they're going to be very supportive and very engaged. So scroll on down if you could, Samantha.
Mark, Jim mentioned something. He said on the ad agreement, shouldn't we have 3 levels of advertisers, explore, preferred, and sponsor?
What you can do, you can note that on the agreement. I don't know. You don't have the agreement back up. If you can pop it back up, that'd be cool. Yeah, as a rep guide, you just note what type of advertising they're getting. I thought for some reason, Jim, we had that on there, but scroll up there. Let me see.
Hang on a minute.
Scroll up.
No,
it's not mentioned. So, go on. You were going to say something?
No, I just said there is no difference.
All right. Yeah. So what I need you guys to do is you can note it off to the side, on the left, on the right, at the top. Make sure it's prominently placed. What type of ad? Are they buying Explore? Are they buying Preferred? Are they buying Preferred and Sponsorship? Okay, just as long as you note that. And then I guess next time we do the next agreement we'll modify it accordingly. But just make sure you note that on the agreement. So we need to know when we get it what kind they're going to have. All right.